folks, Bagger here. I figured I can't do a box of Kaladesh without doing a box of Aether Rebellion, as they say in German. So I got a German box of Aether Revolt, and we're going to crack it open and see if I get any Paradox engines. Um, or any of the other inventions that come in this set. So maybe a walking ballista or two. In the regular set, I don't think they were in the invention, but we'll see what we get. Hopefully we get some good stuff. Walking ballista, I think, is the most expensive. Wow, these are old. We'll see how we do. Again, we're just going to go through the comments and stuff. I don't want to try to read German to you guys. It's no fun. Alright. Uncommons. Our rare is a Schrottfisher. It's a construct 3/2. I don't remember what that. Trap Scrawler? Scrap Trawler? That's probably what that is. And then we got a Forest and Energy Token. Oh yeah, everybody's favorite mechanic from this block. Energy. So good, they banned some of the cards out of it. Along with Paradox Engine, that was kind of the joke I was making. I guess we'll put those over there, out of the way. But although Paradox Engine is banned, I wouldn't mind the Masterpiece Invention version of it. It's pretty good looking. Tritosphere is pretty good looking. There's some good ones in there, but there's also some stuff that doesn't really impress me much. I don't know what that is. Kampf auf der Brücke. Something of the bridge. It's a sorcery with improvise. I think I remember running that as a Battle of the Bridge, maybe. I think that's what that is. As a removal, give -X to a creature, and something about damage or life gain. I don't know. Barricade Breaker, Thopter something, Tower of Industry, and Goblin Token. Oh, Gremlin Token, not Goblin, and an Island. Man, I'm just beat up. Been working 60+ hour weeks for the last couple of weeks, all night shift, and only get 2 days off a week, and I am tired. But how are you guys doing? I don't seem to see a lot of comments, so you guys must be tired as well. Aether Geode Miner, I believe is what this guy is. It's a dwarf, 3/1. When he attacks, you get 2 energy, and then you can pay 2 energy to exile it and bring it back to the battlefield under your control. I actually like that card a lot. I used it in a few of my standard decks back in the day. It was a good way to just get energy, and it protects itself. If something were to happen, so you can go kind of aggro with them. Nothing crazy, still only a 3/1, but and due to him bouncing himself, flickering himself, you couldn't really put any auras or equipment on him without wasting resources because of it. But is this Hopagurper, maybe? 1-drop legendary artifact creature? I think so. It's a 1/1 flyer. If it deals damage to an opponent, you can sacrifice it and they can't cast a spell till your next turn or something like that. I think's how that works. I also built a commander deck with that as the commander. It was the cheapest colorless commander I could find, CMC wise. Filigree Familiar, I believe is what that is. I could be wrong. No, the Familiar is a flying thing. I'm not sure what that one is. Filigree something. No foils yet. No mythics yet. Some kind of Colossus vehicle. 6/6, a crew of 4, and then it's got some other ability on there. Not sure what it is off the top of my head. So nothing super spectacular other than I got German cards. That's always good. Always fun. Especially nobody else I know speaks German, so it's always fun watching them listen to them trying to read the cards. Usually sounds a little bit like Farfetnugan or something. Alright, there's a mythic. Last die Gremlins Los. Which I think is Release the Gremlins. Pay red XX. And I think it's destroy X artifacts and create X 2/2 red gremlin creature tokens. I'm not sure if it's you control or I don't remember the card. An unmemorable mythic, that's for sure. Shock. I forgot Shock was in this set. Ooh, Yahenni's Expertise. And then we got a foil Island. Cool, I guess. Like, I want foils, but I don't necessarily want foil basic lands. Kind of a wasted spot. So yeah, this, for those that haven't been playing Magic all that long, this is about the commonality of foils from older sets. And these may be even more common than some of the even older sets. And this set's not even that old. 2016, 17, somewhere around there. Yeah, they weren't as common as they are these days. They were a little more harder to find, harder to get. But Razia Desconsolates. I don't know what that is. So we're just going to put it there. Yeah, they're a lot harder to get foils of cards. These ones seem to be way better shape than the Kaladesh. The Kaladesh ones had a lot more curve to them. I think a lot of that has to do with the humidity on where the cards spent. Most ones that I open from any pack seem to be relatively flat. A little bit of a curve on some, depending on what set it's from. But these packs mostly seem to be cracked open a little bit. Like the glue on them's come undone due to age, I guess. But the foils, like I said, that one is almost perfectly flat. Is that Felidar Guardian? I can't tell. I don't remember its stats, and I think so. That was one of the cards that got banned. No, yeah, I think that one got banned. Heart of Kieran. This one was also a really good vehicle that was used once Smuggling Copter got banned. Seemed to find a little bit of play because it's a 2-drop, so it can come down early. It's got flying and lifelink, and then you can activate. You can use loyalty points from planeswalkers to activate the crew instead of crewing it. And that's my dog behind me barking. I apologize. She's staring out the window. Got her head snout around the curtains. So something must be going on out there. If she gets too loud, I may pause the video. Hopefully she just runs outside. That gives us Mythic number 2. And we get a rare, Carrie Zev's Expertise. Don't really remember what this does, other than I think it has something to do with vehicles. Can't remember off the top of my head. Alright, I think we're going to get another foil because I only counted 9 of the commons. Pia's Revolution. I actually tried to make a deck in Modern using this. I think this is the one where it says something to the effect of, if an artifact were to go to the graveyard, you can, it's an enchantment, and if an artifact you control will go to the graveyard, an opponent can put it back in your hand, or this deals 3 damage to them. So it was this very synergistic, very artifact heavy deck where I used this to recur some like cantripy type artifacts. Mishra's Baubles, the 1-drop, the Chromatic Star and Sphere, I think they were. But I also used Makeshift Revolution, which was sacrifice an artifact to deal 2 damage or 3 damage, something like that. So we get another foil. I'm not sure what this one is, other than it's a vehicle that has crew 3 and it's a 6/6. So I don't remember I can't read the name of that, but pretty cool. Just a common though, so that's no fun. Still looking for that masterpiece Invention, or the Walking Ballista, Paradox Engine. Even though it's banned in EDH, it's still worth a few bucks. It's Whir of Invention. It's a pretty good card. Oh yeah, Ragavan, Legendary Monkey. sorry if you haven't watched any of my videos before. My dog runs away at when somebody sneezes. So I am not sure what this is, but we do have another foil. This one is a rare, and it's the Word of Invention. Cool. So we got a foil rare, and it's a very playable, at least in Commander. So that's pretty exciting. Very playable. I don't think I've seen anybody play it Modern or any of the other Eternal formats, except for Commander. But very, very playable card in Commander. For those that don't know what Word of Invention does, by the way, so it's a three blue mana plus X. It's an instant. It also has improvise, and it says basically search your library for an artifact and with CMC of X or less, and put it onto the battlefield. Put it into play. So instant speed. Pretty cool. And we've got Dunkel Forsaken. Some kind of sorcery. Grixis colors. Other than that, I have no idea what that card is. Try not to make the video too long. But some kind of sorcery, multicolor. I wish my German was better. I spent so much time on it as a kid. But it's definitely not necessarily like riding a bicycle. You can't just get back on and be like, oh, I know all this. Ooh, Brawl. So, this guy was, I think, banned from Brawl for a while. I don't know if he still is. I don't know if he actually was or not. But so Brawl, he's a 1/3 for 2 mana. He's definitely played in Storm, Modern Storm, I believe. So sorceries and instants you cast cost one generic mana less to cast. So there's some other text on there, but that's the relevant part for Storm, at least. He's a wizard, human wizard. Pretty cool card. I have a deck that I'm actually looking for one of him in, so that's cool. Biotronicus Bestiarium. That doesn't sound German at all. So it's Lifecrafter's Bestiary. And so this one lets you, at the beginning of your upkeep, scry 1, and then whenever you cast a creature spell, you can pay a green mana and draw a card. So that's actually seeing a lot of play in Commander as well. Green decks specifically. I mean, you have to have green, but usually like mono green decks, you might see that in creature heavy or just creature centric decks. I think I've seen people play it in like Tulane. Definitely not the more competitive versions, but let's see what we got here. I got Heroic Intervention. All right. Seen a few reprints, so it's probably not worth a whole lot these days, but very good card. Definitely playable in Commander. So that's pretty cool. The problem with trying to find German cards is they don't it's really hard to buy sealed product in foreign languages that they don't sell in the U.S. Um, for whatever reason, they make it really hard to send sealed product through customs, and well, I say through customs. It's basically Magic, Wizards of the Coast makes it against their rules uh, to ship sealed product across borders, and I'm not really sure why. Um, so this is a Aether Sphere Arte Machina. I don't know what this is. It's a 3/5 with flying. Something Harvester? Aether Sphere Harvester maybe? Sounds familiar. So when it comes into play, you get 2 energy, and then you can pay an energy, and I don't know what it does. It's got crew of 1 though. It's got another activated ability, something about paying energy. Alright. Some Regent des Wüsterwinkels. It's a 6 mana dragon for 4/4. It's got improvise and flying. And then looks like it's got fire breathing in essence. 2 mana, a red and a generic, and then it gets +2/+0 till end of turn. So I can't remember ever seeing that played. There just weren't enough artifact heavy decks to make that worthwhile. So the 6 mana cost is just pretty high. Alright, looks like we may have another rare in this one. Hoffenknecht des Handlers. Okay, 1/2 construct of some sort. Does stuff. Dockside handler? Merchant dock handler? I can't remember. And we've got a foil. Carte de Renegaten. I think that's the bad expedition map. Pay 1, it comes in tapped, and then you can tap it and sacrifice it and get a basic land to your hand, I think. Renegade map, I think that's what that is. Yeah, so it doesn't cost anything to activate, like Expedition map. This can only hit basic lands, so not very good. I mean, it is cheap ramp for budget-friendly decks, I guess. I don't really know too much. My budget is usually not as low as some people, so all right. Oh, all right. We got Yeheni, Undying Partisan. So that's pretty cool. He's a fan favorite. And looks like we got another foil. This time is an uncommon, and it's a Schatzhüter. 3/3 construct. When it dies. Oh, okay. So this is one where when it dies, you can reveal, or you. It's not that you can. You must reveal cards from the top of your deck uh, until you get. Shoot, what is it? I think it's a non-land permanent with CMC 3 or less, I think. I think that's what that is. And you put it into play. So, I can't remember what that's called in English, but I'm pretty sure that's the effect. So it's a 4-drop, 3/3. When it dies, reveal top of your deck until you hit a non-land permanent. That's 3 CMC or less, and put it into play. Hope I said that right. Alright. And a Johnny's Aid, I believe is what that is. And that is a legendary enchantment. So when it comes into play, put a +1/+1 or 1 counter on each creature you control, planeswalkers. Cost 1 less to cast. I don't know, something like that. Huh. Aether Revolt. It's got flying. It's got some stuff. Something to do with energy. It's expensive. It's 6/4. When it comes into play, you get energy. A lot of energy. 6 energy. And then something about paying for energy. Bounce back to your hand. That's what it looks like, maybe. Alright. And then we got a Geheime Bergung, some kind of sorcery. Not gonna spend a lot of time. I don't remember any super important 5-drop black sorceries from Aether Revolt off the top of my head, so I'm not gonna bother trying to read it. Ornithopter. As cool as I like the invention art of that, I kind of hope if I pull one, I don't get an Ornithopter. Although I do remember when drafting, there's another Pia's Revelation, or Revolution rather. When drafting this set, for some reason I loved the Ornithopter, and I would draft those. Not really sure why. I don't think I had anything that synergized with them. I just liked them so much that I was like, I'm going to draft these. So I ended up with a lot of Ornithopters. Maybe that harkens to why I'm so bad at drafting. Narnum Renegade. And Zilgangara Thopterist. Praise is Harpunun Schützen. Something like that. There's another Karizev's Expertise. We're starting to get a lot of double reprints of these rares. I feel like we're due another foil. I don't know. I was looking. It's all in German though, so I don't really know if it says the likelihood of getting rare foils on the packaging or not. I don't know if that's a thing they ever did. I know they usually do the other stuff. Alright. And Baral's expertise to go with Baral. I can't remember what it does, but yeah, it seems like the you weren't necessarily guaranteed an invention from every box. But I feel like maybe you were. I don't really remember. I didn't count, but it feels like I got enough for a foil in here. Hey, another Ornithopter. Something with Rebellion. Yep. And the foil, Mountain. Gross. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 foils. 2 of them are basic lands, and 3 more of them are other commons. Well, we're down to, this is pack 7 left. So hopefully if we do end up getting another foil, because that'll put us at, what, 8? Which seemed about what we got in the Kaladesh. It's an invention of some kind. I think that's another repeat. I can't remember. We're also doing not very well on the mythics. Only got 2 mythics so far. And I'm down to the last 6 packs. Unbehugsame Kreativität. Sure. Assuming my German wasn't too far off. Alright, I think that's enough for a foil. So, I think that's disallow. Is that what that is? Is that in the set? Yeah, so counter a spell, an activated, or triggered ability, I think. And then for the foil, we got an uncommon. At least it's not a basic land. I don't know what that is, though. Nachkonstruieren? Nachkonstruieren? It's got improvise, draw 3 cards for 5 mana. Or, so, in those that don't know what improvise is, you can tap an untapped artifact to pay a generic mana cost. So you can tap 3 Mishra's Baubles and pay 2 mana to draw 3 cards, if that's what you want to do. I think that's Gifted Aetherborn. It's got Death Touch, Lifelink, and it's a 2/3 for 2 black mana. I used to play a lot of that card as well. Another Yahenni's Expertise, and we got another foil. This one is another common. Zeidenweber Elite Krieger. Oh, jeez. Um, oh, it's got Reach and Rebellion, or Revolt in English. I forgot that was a, oh, that was a uncommon actually. So we got 5 commons, 2 of which are lands, 2 uncommons, and a rare. So it looks like this foil Word of Invention might be my big hitter for the day. Those mythics and the Hardy Kieran, but is decent. I don't think it's worth that much, but we're done. This is the third to last pack, or we have 2 more packs left after this one. Let's say it that way. Glansbond Abzapferen. Yep, there's words on there. All right. So, oh, I'm knocking stuff over. I got too many cards just laying around all over the place. Let's see if one of these last 2 packs pulls us that Invention. Negate. It doesn't look like it's this one. Another Battle of the Bridge, I think that's what that's called. And last pack. Wish me luck, guys and gals. Wish me luck. Is it going to come in the last pack? Chances are no. Didn't even get a walking ballista? That's sad. I don't really need another one. I don't have a German one, but I don't really need another one. And I think we're out of foils. So, another one of these Doc Merchant hand things. So, that's all I got in this box. A little less exciting than the Kaladesh one. But let me know what you guys think. And have a good day.